Alright guys, welcome to WWE 2K20 My Career episode number 2. We are in the middle of Trey versus AJ Styles Falls Count Anywhere. Basically, if you missed the first episode, go check it out. The intro to this episode got cut off because the video just randomly stopped for whatever reason. And I'm trying to get through as much of this as I can before the video cuts off. It might be filmed in 2 parts, which would suck, but it is what it is. I'm bringing this episode to you guys today. Basically, they get their list out of the locker, which we saw in the last episode. They were trying to do. They actually succeed in getting the code out of the list out of the locker. And then they're in the hallway talking to AJ Styles and Natalya about like cool matches that they had against them when they were still competitors in the WWE. So basically, like I said, I said this in the original part of this episode, the original videotape of this episode, but I'm gonna try and do as many of these matches as I possibly can, because I'm very interested in what my character, what he would have done in the WWE, like what matches would he have wrestled, who would he have competed against, and fun stuff like that. So that's why we are doing this match with AJ Styles. I don't think I'm gonna do the women's match, not that I don't want to, but because the video is cutting off, which is telling me that my phone is not gonna let me do both matches. So I'm gonna do the women's match next time around. Yeah, I'm gonna do the women's match the next time around, because unfortunately my phone is not gonna let me do both matches, and I want to get to the cutscenes at the end of the video, at the end of this chapter, because I want to do this chapter in 1 part if I can. If not, I will do it in 2 parts. But I deleted a bunch of apps, so hopefully that will help me to sort of do this thing in one shot. If not, then there will definitely be multiple parts, but I'm bringing you this video in its entirety. I'm bringing it to you today. It might be a couple of episodes, just to get chapter 2 out of the way. But I'm gonna at least get this match over with in 1 shot. That is my goal. It's my objective, is to get this all done in 1 shot. This is a Falls Count Anywhere contest. AJ and Trey were talking about this match in the lobby, and that is what brought about me to play this match. Like I said, if this video cuts out, then I will do Red's match as well. If it doesn't, though, I'm probably going to skip it just to make sure I can get to the end of chapter 2 within the time span of this video, because that is definitely something I want to do. I want to try and get as much of this in 1 shot as I humanly can. But I feel like I was obligated to play this match against one of my favorite current WWE superstars, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see their entrances. Hopefully, at some point in the career mode, or I guess the My Player mode is what they call it for this year. This year's, well, it was really last year dash this year's game, because there's not a WWE 2K this year. If you guys did hear, they're doing WWE Battlegrounds. If you guys want to see that, definitely let me know, and I could try and get it. But I don't know personally. If I don't do it for YouTube, I don't know if I'm gonna play the game at all, unless I'm doing it specifically for a YouTube series. In which case, I will obviously bring that for you guys, but I might not play it otherwise, because I don't know how good it looks. It looks okay, but I don't know how much I want to necessarily play the game. But if you guys want to see it on the channel, then I definitely will bring it to you guys. I think, I might get NBA for next year, obviously I'm gonna look at the reviews of like other YouTubers and stuff like that before I get NBA. Just because I didn't get this year's NBA because they told like I saw all the warnings that it was garbage, so I told my parents not to get it, not to let me kind of like not to let myself get tempted into buying it. So that's why I'm not doing like an NBA. I might still do an NBA series. It's still possible. But that's why I haven't done it up till this point, because I have to find something cool to do on 2K19. Like I have to find some cool stuff that's like kind of interesting, even though the information is clearly outdated. As we have got a cover. Oh, I thought we had him. But AJ is channeling his inner John Cena and kicking out at 2. I'm trying to let him go into different positions so we could do different kinds of moves and just look at the general moveset for Trey in this matchup. Just because, like, I don't know. They did, like, I have a rye bread, and we'll do some like regular gameplay, and I'll show you guys kind of what I do on the side when I'm not filming my career. Like, what do I mean I play, like, what does it mean that I play WWE 2K20 on the side of YouTube? Like, I don't just play it for YouTube. What does that mean? As we are going to lose this match to AJ Styles. I don't know if that's how that was supposed to go. But they're telling us to rematch, so we're going to rematch. For some reason, my character is not very good with handling submissions. I learned that when I filmed this part initially. So we have to pretty much avoid the submissions at all costs, which obviously is out of my control, pretty much. So we will see. Apparently, my character gets ready for WWE matches by playing video games, and I don't blame him. It relieves the stress that you feel before like a big moment. Also, if this cuts out, then we're probably gonna have attempt number 3 at making this video, which is not gonna be fun for me at all. But we didn't get this far last time, so hopefully, you guys are gonna see me lose once, which, you know, it's only fair that you guys see what's actually going on. But obviously, I'm trying to learn reversals better, but I always end up running out of reversals because I do stupid. I have to learn to play smarter when I'm playing my career. Like, when I have to learn, like, when I'm on video to play smarter, so that way you guys actually see me win and see my skill instead of me doing stupid things. Like, obviously, if he reverses something like that, I can't do anything. That's out of my control. But his head's taking the brunt of the punishment here. Come on, man. Put your arms up. Play some defense. Taking the attack out of the shoulders yet again. Man, that'll make your head hurt. For some reason, I can't get back over it. There we go. We are back over the barricade. Let's see. By the looks of things, I doubt we have an announce table spot. But we are gonna see. Let me just try a pinfall and see if it makes it like easier for the finisher to finish him. Or just pin him with the signature. Why the hell not? Alright. Nice little victory there for the rye bread. That's really the only highlight. And then the pinfall. Alright. Well, good victory for me. I guess. Um, we're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna play the Natalia match just because we're getting lucky right now, and I want to get to the end of the chapter and see if there's like a required match that we have to do. So that was like kind of your gameplay of Trey there, and we saw Red, because we saw Red in the first episode in the Money in the Bank. We got to do some gameplay with Red, so now we got some with Trey as well. So we got those two like kind of out of the way, and now we can focus on just following the story since we saw gameplay with both individuals. And let's see, I'm guessing we're going back to the lobby. And let's talk to Natalia.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
We all said some crazy stuff over the years, but no need to go into it right now. Thanks again for the kind words, Natty.
So, like I said, we got some Red gameplay last time, so we're gonna leave the lobby and see what goes on next.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
And we're getting some gameplay again, I guess, I think. So, we're learning a little bit more about their story, and X-Pac brings them into the WWE. That's what we're learning. So, I've actually never watched YouTube or anything about this career mode. So, this is all new for me. So, we're experiencing things together.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big cake party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
Oh, God, that's what my mom always
This is
says.
the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver.
Did they just call me Denver? I guess that's my adopted family? I'm adopted! I think. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We learn more as we go along. Who is that guy Is that Tiger King? Is that Joe Exotic right there?
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
Training at the Heart Dungeon. I kind of want to do that, but I'm too not professional wrestler to do that. I'm too skinny. I'll get my arm broke. And this screen, this is our favorite screen. Last time it was a stupid picture, this time it's another stupid picture with Joe Exotic, I think. Obviously, not actually, but like it kind of looks like him a little bit. With his stupid mustache. Okay. Okay, keep driving. Just keep going. Keep going. This episode is going to be probably the longest video I've ever made. So, welcome. If you guys like it, please do like it. If you guys are new, please subscribe. Obviously, I do this mostly for fun, and to provide content for you guys, but, if we build a channel, then, like, I could try and work some other stuff that I normally wouldn't try because it's not normally worth my time.
The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's going to have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello, and yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Brett home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Brad, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Brett's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So, Bret's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon and wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea.
Oh. Well, I'm an idiot. Which makes sense in real life. Alright. This is getting old really quickly. Like, can we get to some wrestling?
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Oh my god, this is getting really annoying. Like, I'm sorry, I love making this content, but I'm probably gonna skip all the cutscenes. Because, like, at this point I've been recording for, like, over 20 minutes and we haven't actually gotten anywhere in the story. Like, the most interesting thing I've done is wrestle AJ Styles, which I probably shouldn't have done. No, if I knew it was gonna be as big of a wait, like, it was just gonna be annoying to record the rest of the video, I wouldn't have done it, but content, right? Content. You guys love the content, so I'm gonna keep bringing it to you, even if it's a pain in my ass. Oh, we're having a match. Okay. We have to get this woman to red health. Joe Exotic is in the ring here. Obviously, his name is not actually Joe Exotic, but he looks kind of like him, so. Trey and Red, aka Destroyer and Rybread, are getting their first bit of, real action here. There's another, luchador over in the corner, and I have to get her to red health, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Just because it's more fun to, because we played with Trey in the beginning of this episode, so it's only right that Red gets her moment as well, as we're going onto what I could only presume is concrete. Alright, Joe Exotic is counting us out here. Ooh. Can we attack him? I just want to knock him on his ass one time. No. Ugh. Good. This woman's starting to piss me off. I'm about to get hot-headed in real life. Nice. Okay, obviously B is not paying much attention.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that.
What we're learning is I suck.
It's alright. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, alright? You good?
So basically, I suck. That's what we're learning here. Don't worry, guys. I think I would be able to push my feet off the ropes, and I think I could do that. I don't know. I've never tried it. I don't know. Maybe I should get a ring. No, there's no chance I'm ever going to be able to do that.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey, what was that for?
We're playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. No offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch? On account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
Yeah, I'd be depressed if I sucked too. I think me in real life is better than me in a video game. But anyway, that is going to do it. We've earned a couple of new characters and a new ring. So I'm not excited, but I'll take it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 3.